Assalamu alaikum to all my dear students. Welcome to the online class. Today we will learn new chapter in English, chapter number 27, The Dreadful Guest. Dreadful, that means causing fear or suffering. Or in Hindi you can dreadful means bhayanak. That means uh, a guest who is dreadful, who is causing fear to everyone. Once upon a time, the king of Russia decided to hold a grand feast. He invited princes, rich merchants, brave warriors, and all the important people in his kingdom. On the night of the feast, the king and his guests sat together at a long table in the banquet hall. They talked and laughed, and everyone was happy. Here, feast. Feast, that means in Hindi you can say dawat, okay? Banquet. Banquet means a large formal meal for many people. So, once upon a time, the king of Russia has decided to hold a grand feast. He invited all the important of his kingdoms. He invited princes, merchants, brave warriors, and all. On the night of that feast, the king and his guests sat together at a long table, and they were enjoying their feast, and they were talking, they were laughing, and everyone was looking happy at their feast. Suddenly, a huge animal burst into the hall. It was a horrible looking dragon. It was as tall as tree, as broad as a house, with teeth like spikes and claws like knives. His skin was hard and scaly, and his eyes red, and red hot flames shot forth from his mouth and black smokes from his nostrils. Now, this dragon was also a very mean creature. He loved to be spoil sport and a killjoy. He walked straight to the head of the table and pushed himself between the king and the queen. Everyone stopped talking. Everyone was scared. Well, not everyone. The brave warrior Ivan was not afraid of the dragons. What a rude, impolite creature you are, he said angrily. When all the guests are enjoying this feast, suddenly what happened? A huge animal burst, that means, see, burst into, that means entered a place suddenly, and entered in a place suddenly with making so much noise. So the huge animal entered that place making a noise into that hall. It was a horrible looking dragon. That huge animal was a dragon. Here he was comparing with a tree, that he was tall as like a tree. He was a broad as like a house. His teeth like spikes. Spikes means a narrow thin shape. See, where is the spikes? A narrow thin shape with a sharp point at one end, or in Hindi you can say nokile. Okay, his teeth like a spikes, and his claws like knives. Claws, that means panja. So his claws like as a knives, that means sharp. His skin was hard and scaly. Scaly, that means having thin hard parts that cover the skin. Thin hard parts. Okay, so his skin was hard and scaly, and his eyes like red. His eyes color is red, and From his mouth red hot flames shot forth. Shot forth means come out quickly. So from his mouth there was a hot flames coming out very quickly, and black smoke from his nostrils, from his nose. That means black smoke coming from his nostrils, that means from his nose. Now this dragon was also a mean creature, means he loved to be a spoil spot. Spoil spot, that means spoil spot, that means a person who stops other people from enjoying themselves. And killjoy, that means a person who interferes in other people's fun. So he loved to be a spoil spot, that means he loved to stop other people from enjoying themselves, and he loved to interfere in other people's fun. That's why he was a very mean creature. He walked straight to the head of the table and pushed himself between the king and the queen. What he did, he moved straight to the head of the table. Who was the head of the table that time? The king and the queen. He pushed himself between them. Everyone stopped talking. Everyone was scared. At that time, before this dragon came to the feast, everyone was happy. But as soon as he comes, everyone stopped talking and they were scared. Well, not everyone, but the brave warrior called Ivan was not afraid of the dragons. Everyone was scared except one person, who is Ivan. He was a brave warrior. He was not afraid of the dragons. And he, in anger, said to this dragon that what a rude and impolite creature you are. Just then the servants brought in the food and set the platters on the table. But before they had a chance to serve the food to the king and the queen and the guest, the dragon began to gobble up everything. The king and the queen did not know what to do. Nobody could stop the dragon, but Ivan spoke up again. Nobody has ever taught you any manners, I can see, he said. I hope you choke on the food you are gobbling up so greedily. Now, what happened? Just then, a servant brought in the food. That time, the servant brought the food and set the platters. Platters means large plates used for serving food. But before they had a chance to serve the food to the king, queen, and all the guests, what dragon did? The dragon began to gobble up. See, gobble up, that means eating food very fast. The dragon, what he did, before serving to the guests, he started eating food very fast and eat up everything. The king and queen was confused and scared. They don't know what to do next. But nobody could stop the dragon because all were afraid of him. But only Ivan spoke up again that no to the dragon. He said to the dragon that nobody has taught you any manner that how to behave, that he can see that. And he also added this, that I hope you choke on the food you are gobbling up so greedily, that food you are eating that much fast with so much greed, I hope this food make you choke. Choke in Hindi you can say कि दम घुटना. Now this was more than the dragon could stand. Now what happened? Now dragon became angry. He could not stand anymore like this. He puffed out fire and sprang to his feet. Sprang, That means moved quickly and suddenly towards a particular place. What he did, he puffed out a fire and moved quickly and suddenly towards the Ivan, and he challenged him that I dare you to come out and fight with me, Ivan. He roared, are you ready? What he challenged to the dragon, what he challenged to the Ivan, that I dare you to come out and fight with me, Ivan. And he roared. Roared meant with making loud voice. Are you ready? He asked to the Ivan. Of course, said Ivan. At that time, Ivan what replied? Yes, of course, I am ready. What have you done, Ivan? Said the king. Let's put up with the dragon for some more time. You cannot fight a dragon, it will burn or it will kill you in no time. At that time, king said to the Ivan that what you have done, you have challenged this big huge animal. Let's put up with the dragon for some more time. That means let's uh, let's do what the dragon want. Let them eat all the food and wait for some time. You cannot fight a dragon. He tell the Ivan that you cannot fight with this huge animal. He will burn you with his flames or he will kill you in no time. Within no time it will take no time or less time to kill you by this dragon. But Ivan was not afraid. He knew that dragons were dreadful but not intelligent. He was sure he could find a way of killing the dragon. But after all that the dragon um, challenged Ivan that to fight with him. After that, Ivan was not afraid. He knew that the dragons were dreadful, but they were not intelligent like a human or like a us. He was sure that he could find a way to kill this animal. Everyone walked out to the place courtyard. The dragon and the brave warrior faced each other. The dragon smiled a very mean and wicked smile. Now, how shall I kill you, you silly fool? He asked to Ivan. Shall I burn you to death? Shall I smother you with fumes? Or better, still, shall I tear you up with my knife claws? Or shall I eat you up with my spiked teeth? Everyone was afraid that what will happen next. Then everyone walked out to the place to the palace courtyard. Courtyard that means you can say angan or place outside the palace. Everyone walked out there. The dragon and the brave warrior were facing each other for fighting. Now dragon smiled. He smiled with a very mean and wicked smile. That he know that he was sure that he can kill the Ivan with no time. Then he asked to the Ivan that now how shall I kill you, you silly fool? He asked to the Ivan. He again asked, shall I burn you to death or shall I smother? Smother that means to kill someone by covering their face so that they cannot breathe. Means dam घोट कर मारना. You can also say like that. He also state that, or better still, shall I tear you up with my knife claws, with my claws who is as sharp as knife, or shall I eat you up with my spiked teeth? In the meanwhile, however, the clever Ivan had thought of a way of tricking the wicked creature. When dragon is asking to the Ivan that how should he kill the Ivan, that time that clever Ivan was making a plan and tricking him with his thought. He folded his arms on his chest and said in a clear voice, What he did, he folded his arms on his chest and said a clear voice to the dragon, "Now look here, dragon. When you dared me to fight you, I agreed readily. I thought it would be a fight between just the two of us." Then he pointed behind the dragon. "Why have you brought a whole army to help you fight?" Now, what the clever Ivan did, he he made confuse the dragon and said that, "What you have done when you dared me, I'm agreed readily to fight with you. I thought that he thought that it will between the both of us, that means between dragon and between Ivan and dragon." Then he pointed behind the dragon. He was making fool to the dragon. What he said that, "Why you have brought the whole army to help you fight?" The dragon was as stupid as Ivan thought him to be. As Ivan said that the dragon were dreadful but not intelligent. So that said that stupid dragon thought, stupid dragon turned. And what he did, he turned his head to see what Ivan was pointing at. This stupid dragon turned his head to see that what is Ivan pointing at, where is the whole army. "I have never bought anyone." Quick as a flash of lightning, Ivan drew his sword and cut off the dragon's head. What he did, the time the dragon turned his head at no quick time, or within a less time, he drew his sword and cut off the dragon's head. There he said, "We won't have to put up with this dreadful guest ever again." Then what he said, put up with means to accept bad behavior. He said, "Then we won't have to accept a bad behavior of this dreadful guest ever again." So students, I hope you all understood this lesson. If you have any question, you can ask me. Till then, take care. Jazakallah and thank you.